we are driving around on all electric power. Something to note too, so you're on all electric power, you wonder, how do you have air conditioning and a heater and vacuum assisted brakes? The answer is all of those items have been replaced with high voltage electrical counterparts. It is fairly quiet. It's kind of, I don't know if it picks up on the microphone, but it does have this kind of George Jetson, spacecraft kind of sound to it, which is really weird to be hearing from a Silverado. So I'm going to go on to a faster road here, and we will show acceleration, really unofficially, but okay, so we're 0, and I'm mashing the pedal. We're all electric. 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. So this truck is governed at 80 miles an hour. I believe that's a physical constraint of the motor. And in terms of performance, I don't have any real hard numbers for you, but the butt dyno is telling me it's about what a 4.3 equipped truck of this size and weight would be like. So you're not going to be winning any drag races, but you're not going to be pumping gas into it either. The big question with EVs is, how far is the range? So when these trucks were first marketed, they were marketed to fleets only. You could not purchase them as a individual. And it was determined that, just like the Chevy Volt, 40 miles is all you need. That's what, most people commute. Doesn't seem like a lot, but enough to get you around for the day, and then you plug in at night and start over again tomorrow. So the advantage of that is you don't need a big battery, and the charge time is relatively quick, especially with a level 2 charger. The disadvantages is that, especially now in 2023, this is a relatively short range. And the other somewhat disappointment there is what it was marketed as and what the reality is different. So it's about a 30-mile range. It also depends on your speed, if you're pumping the AC, the electrical demand there. So it still serves its purpose. Maybe didn't quite live up to the claims it was sold under. All in all, still a very well put together truck. There's it just, quite simply, it just works. If someone, knowing nothing else about this truck, hopped in and drove it, they'd say, "Oh, it sounds weird. The engine sounds weird." But other than that, it's just a 2014 Chevy Silverado. So we are back on the generator. You can see the batteries in the yellow, and the fuel economy is decreasing. That will get rectified once I plug it back in and go back all electric. But something to note is the generator is now kicked on. So you can kind of hear it, and you can see the gauge up there is at just below the 50 kilowatt mark. So if I step on it, and you can see on the power kilowatt, generator, although slightly delayed, will bump up to meet that demand.